Hello everyone, welcome back to Channel 9. Today I'm going to be talking about living with PCOS. PCOS is a hormonal disorder. It causes enlarged ovaries and cysts form around the outer edges of your ovaries. A lot of women don't know that they're living with it. I was actually born with it. The only way I found out was I had missed my period for like some time and I knew I wasn't pregnant. So I was like, there has to be something else going on. And I went to my doctor and my doctor automatically was like, it's probably PCOS. He didn't really explain what it was. He just explained that it was an imbalance of hormones. And for a long time, for pretty much most of my life, I'm not gonna say most of my life I've struggled with depression because I'm a happy person, I'm a joyful person. But for the majority of my life, I could get hot and cold really quick in my emotions and I didn't know what that was. I didn't understand why. And for different women, PCOS affects them differently. Some women get facial hair, some women get really bad acne. That was me. It didn't matter what I did, my skin was just horrible. My skin was horrible. And it caused some insecurities for sure. Even when the acne left, it left some scars, and I am like super into natural and like natural healing and herbs and all that. So I was trying all the natural stuff. I was trying apple cider vinegar and nothing. It would always leave, it would always come back. So that's when I knew it was something internal. Going back, I'm kind of all over the place because I'm a little nervous to tell this story because I don't really get this deep on camera. Not this personal. When I found out, my instant reaction was, he said it can cause infertility. And my instant thought was, I'm not gonna have kids. I'm gonna be that auntie who comes to the cookouts and is super fine with no kids. Nobody's gonna wanna marry me because who wants to be with somebody who can't have kids? It brought a lot of self-doubt. It still does, like, not necessarily haunt me, but it is in the back of my mind. Like, what if I can't have kids? Like, what if that's a make or break for somebody and I don't have control over that? And I do applaud like women who do suffer with infertility and who do suffer with PCOS or any type of feminine hormonal imbalance. It's something different. It really is. And every day when you have PCOS, every day you have to choose to get up and be productive with life. Since it's a hormonal imbalance, depression is also something, it's a sister to PCOS. And I remember when I first found out, that was when it was the worst. I hadn't had a period for like 4 months. And I was really just sad. And depression and sadness aren't the same, but I was really disconnected. I wasn't crying. I was just super melancholy, very melancholy. And I didn't understand what it was. Oh, my doctor wanted me to get on birth control. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, sure. My doctor wanted me to get on birth control, and I personally, I'm not a fan of birth control, so I don't take it. I don't have a reason to take it right now. Dang, all my business is out here. That's crazy. Yeah, so I wasn't taking birth control, and then he was like, that's the only way. I said, okay. Okay. And then overcoming it. So now that I know I have this syndrome and I know that my body, you have to get to know your body. If you have PCOS, you have to know, okay, when I'm at this weight, I know that when I'm at this weight, I know that my periods could be irregular. Or when I'm at this weight, I know my skin breaks out. Or when I eat foods like this, I know it can trigger depression or it can trigger anxiety or whatever the case may be. PCOS, you're just your body is very sensitive, and you're very sensitive as a woman. I've always been sensitive, But now I'm like, okay, like this is adding up. This is all adding up. I had to start listening to my body. When I stopped working out, that's when my periods were irregular. And when I started eating fast food again, that's when my periods would just like jump, or that's when my emotions would sway. If you are a woman with PCOS, please, please, please take time to listen to your body. Take time to experiment and see what works for you. I went vegan for 8 months and that helped. I stopped eating meat, or I started dibbling dabbing in fish, and that helped. So it really depends. It depends on it depends on your body. If you do have PCOS, I do suggest that you share this with your family, with your partner, and let them know this is what I'm dealing with. This is something that is going on in my body. And some people are like, I don't want kids. Like, I want to be that fiancé who is traveling the world, I don't have no kids, and is a multi-millionaire. Yes, I do want to be the auntie for a small period of time, but I do want to get married and I do want to have kids. My brother has kids, and those kids are my world. So I want to be able to give my parents and my grandparents, I want to see my grandparents and my parents loving my kids the way they love all my brother's kids. I tweeted about my journey and I got a lot of love, and a lot of women were like, dang, like you got it too? And I was like, yo, like you got it too? You don't hear a lot of people going around saying, hey, I have PCOS, or a lot of women are ashamed, and a lot of women are like, they gotta wax a little extra because like we're so hairy, and it's a lot. So if you do have PCOS, please, please, please feel free to reach out to me. I got you. Hit me up. I'll send you words of affirmation. I'll send you Bible verses. I'll send you quotes. I'll send you TED Talks. You're not in this alone. There are other women. I'm in this with you. And there's no cure for it, but I feel like the cure is woman empowerment, showing that agape love. I feel like that's the cure, because when I feel like love can heal you. Love can heal you internally and externally. If you do have this condition, you're not alone. I'm with you and I got your back. Thank you guys for watching, and if you guys have any comments or concerns, make sure you comment below. I'll see you guys next episode.